Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we returned to Way of the Hunter. So last weekend did not go at all how I planned. I was hoping we'd at least get like that one elk or one whitetail that I wounded in previous episodes of the series. We'd see one of them, I could get them, and go for like that. Didn't work out that way, so I'm going to change tactics up a little bit. Since I'm not having much success hunting, I'm going to do a little bit more scouting and completing some other side tasks. So what my thinking is, I'm going to take our Jeep, head back up north around here, see if we can find some Lesser Scaup in order to get that last little mission bit completed, since we are pretty close to that, and then tackle some of the missions that are up around here for Ruiz's cabin or that. Or, I don't know if it'll show on here. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it wants to show that region for whatever reason. But up here is an area where you need permission to hunt, and I figure, well, let's work at unlocking that. So I'm going to activate the duck or goose pancakes. Just a quick moment. Stupid spam texts. Yeah, it seems like whenever I try to get something done, something else pops up. But either way, that's out of the way. Yeah, so I'm going to head in, quickly change out my loadout, and get ourselves a shotgun just to go with us. One nice thing is that, okay, so that's tier 5. We'll probably keep that, and we'll change this out for, to do that. There we go. I don't think I'll worry about the collars. I'll keep what I've got. But I was going to say, a nice thing about the Way of the Hunter is because of the back of the Jeep, and thanks to the comments to letting me know about that a while ago, you can actually change your loadout on the fly from the very back of your vehicle. So you can just drive that out to a location, choose what equipment you want, and it's basically your mobile storage place, or your mobile safe. Let me just make sure this is reloaded and ready to go. Indeed it is. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to keep with the mile. Keep using that. Although one thing I do want to check, and I always make this mistake, is there's something I don't do when it comes to, like, when I want to try to get something. Okay, so it's eating and sleep. So now let's check into the animals, go for the scope. Eating is anytime from 6 to 8, really. So let me see what time of day it is. I think it's still pretty... Okay, it's actually pretty late in the day. Although I could even check now and see, too. 18 to 19. It does say they should be feeding. And their feed zone is right there, so maybe we'll park the vehicle right there. Yeah, we can actually try heading out with this. I actually remembered this time. Again, I'm trying to be better when it comes to getting every little piece in place. That way we have, or I have the best luck of being able to show something or getting something done. I'm not the best at it. God knows there's enough video evidence of that now. But I still at least try. Yeah, so we're going to work our way along the roads, try to get towards that spot, and hopefully land ourselves a scalp. We only need one, because we only need like 0.08 kilograms of meat now. So it shouldn't be too bad, as long as we don't spook them off. Although, even if we do spook them on like driving close, I don't think it's going to be that bad. The ducks and the waterfowl, so far, seem to really keep around the same areas, even if you scare them off. So even if we do accidentally startle them on the way, I don't think it'll be too bad for us. I'm not going to try to get too distracted by, like, other things. I know there's been 1 or 2 times when I've come along this stretch. We've seen, like, a pack of wolves near the water. If I see anything on the way, I'm not going to stop and try for it. I figure let's just keep going right to this focused spot and go from there. Was there a... I thought I saw maybe, like, a bear over here as we were following along. Maybe not. Again, I'm going to try to focus in. Maybe if I do come across a few things I can free hunt, I will go for. I'm not going to super, like, focus hard at trying for those goals. I think that's one of the reasons why there's so many episodes where it has been a little sparse for content, is because I tunnel vision. I don't really get much done. So this is hopefully going to change it up to work more so at having a non-hunting focused objective, which will hopefully mean, because I'm not after stuff, I'll have an easier time with anything in the area. Okay, I was scaring something. I just couldn't see what it was. We'll keep going through and then head along. Okay, so... just need to go along here. And then I... is this the fork? No. Oh, no, it's a little up ahead. There it is. Yeah, so we want to take this right. There we go. Okay, now we can head ourselves right in. So we'll get rid of the marker. And yeah, so there's quite a few need zones all around here they go to eat at. So I'm hoping we can get lucky and find even just like a couple of birds at one of them. I know my aim's not the best, but I think it should be reliable enough I can get one one knocked out of the air. We do got some tracks, probably black bear. Yeah, this area was pretty heavy with their activity. Okay. No calls or anything. No. I think a fox call. Yeah, I think that's fox call back there, but it's not registering on our hunter sense. Oh! Oh, Ross's goose. Yeah, I think it was a deer of some kind running out. Like, I do like you can actually hear the crashing through the foliage and that of... Oh. Yeah, mule deer going. Ooh, actually, looks like that was a fairly sized herd of them. I'm going to focus on the scout, but if we get a chance, maybe I will look at taking down mule deer. Yeah, so far... Okay, what time is it? Okay, it should still be around when they... or when the scout are at a feed zone. That's just wild ducks. Yeah, I've probably gotten all of these need zones for quite a while. I'm just going to try a little further out, then I know we can keep working more north. To try and find the scout. Okay, so we've got Ross's goose flying overhead there. Ross's geese, my bad. So wild ducks there. I did spot a mature one amongst them. Yeah, that lone one there. But we have that specific species in mind we're hoping for. Okay, let me get up here and take a look. Okay, the Ross's geese landed over there. I don't hear or see anything from this spot, so I think it'll be better we just work our way up north from here. It'd be different if I heard, like, a little bit of input from around here, even if it was just one or two birds. But because there's nothing, I think it's safer to spend our time focusing up north for this other one. I know the mule deer ran over this way. So we might even see their herd somewhere around here as we're moving too. Although probably with me going through the bush like this, even at a crouch, I'm going to scare them out and drive them away. Are these deer tracks or these bear tracks? Bear tracks. Yeah, just the geese still. It doesn't look like anything around here. It's quite possible I scared that herd pretty good and far. It does make sense for bringing a vehicle in through an area like this, that the animals are going to pick you up and bolt off on you. Oh, actually, speaking of that herd, it's right over there. So if I wanted to try going for, like, I don't know if there is, like, a mature buck in there. I did see a mature, or sorry, an adult one that's only a 1-star that I could try. I think I'm better off just focusing on the scout. This is one that's been cooking for a long time, waiting for me to get around to and completing proper. So let's just go down and see if we can quickly find them. I don't like that I'm not hearing them, as usually the waterfowl species have been pretty vocal when they've been landed somewhere. Now, granted, their need zone is still a little further north. I'll try and see. Yeah, see, I don't think they know I'm here with me crouching. They might as I start going through, like, the water and that more. Really? I'm surprised I didn't have this already. I know I've been in this area more than enough times I probably should have. Nope. They get spooked? No, they're calm. Well, some of them are. It might be possible they're starting into the bolt reflex. Closing in, but I'm still not hearing anything from the scout. Oh, moose tracks. It could be too... I know one of the comments came in that, like, the animals have, like, 6 need zones in total. Or, like, some of them do. Yeah, it looks like they don't really have a drink, so I wonder if that's how they make up for it, is they only have 3 feed and 3 rest zones. But, like, for the elk that I was trying for, they won't always be at just one of the need zones. They have some they kind of work back and forth between. That's probably why we have the rarely and the often status for, like, when we investigate. Like, if I take a look, this is a rarely used one. So, depending on which day it is, they might switch back and forth between which need zone they'll actually use or visit. So that is why the elk was one that was kind of a hit. Well, not a hit, a complete miss for me. I went on a wrong day for that. I don't really think you'll have a way of knowing the right day. It's probably just trying to get out to the spots and investigate to see at those times. I am hearing nothing. I was really hoping the scalp would have been right around here, because it is still within their need time. I could try keep following the river. There's still one more need zone for them up ahead, so I'll probably keep working up towards it. Oh, those are birds. But those are wild ducks. Not the species we're after. It's kind of strange how they keep circling in the air there, though. I don't know if something's keeping them from landing, or what's going on with them. Ah, just more wild ducks. Man, there are a lot of them here. There was sound from over there. My guess is it might just be the deer. I'll keep looking up this way. Yes, he would be to our right. I'm not sure if it's because I've gone after them so much. And the scaup, like, aren't really around these areas anymore. It's not really so much that I'd say it's hunting pressure. Like, usually I think how hunting pressure gets applied in the games is as you've hunted and harvested the animals, they kind of avoid that general area again, where you won't find game as plentiful around that region. Yeah, it's just old ducks. And it's not the ducks I need. Yeah, I'm completely past where their zone is. Shoot. Well, okay. What else? I know there was also... Yeah, so at 20 o'clock... They do go for a rest, but maybe I will try and work my way back. So it looks like there are actually multiple groups of scaup that are around here. There's this group on the right side of the river, and then there's this group here. They both... this one might have been there eating. I'll try working south towards like where the rest zone for them is. I don't know, maybe even if I can spot the deer herd. Oh, the deer herd is still over here. Okay. I'm going to try going slow. Because, like, I might be able to get a shot lined up from over here. But I don't know if I'm too close crouching that they'd pick me up or not. Let me try down here. You know what? I'm just going to crouch and walk my way over here. Yeah, everybody is still calm over there. Yep, and there is our, the buck I mentioned. Now, it is the only buck there, at least that I've seen so far. So I don't know if I should actually leave it, or if I take all of them, there would still be bucks that would spawn. I do kind of want to get something in today, so... Okay, there are actually 2 adult bucks there. Okay, or it might just be the one is picking up twice. So it's about... I can't tell if that's a buck right there or not with its head. Oh, it is. Let me try for you. Yeah, I think he's going to go down with how slow he's turning there. there, he dropped right in. Oh. Oh, come on, drop. Might have been actually shooting too low on that one. No, there he goes. I figured I'd try. The geese did fly right overhead, so... I am kind of surprised I wasn't able to get any, like, even glancing shots there, but... We'll leave them be and then work our way south in case those, scaup have flown in the area. Well, at least we got something taken down this episode. That's the biggest thing that I always try to get, at least something taken down. Even if it's not big or high scoring, it's far... Oh, hang on, something registered. Okay, we are going to be able to try for the scaup. I just want to come up here, collect our deer that we put down. And then we can loop right back, hopefully get a scaup. That'll complete this objective, and we can drive on north to work at getting Ruiz's place figured out. Should be somewhere up here we saw the deer drop. Oh yeah, literally right up here. Hello, you. Ooh, that was more forward than I expected it to be. And higher, because I thought I zeroed for the 100. That's interesting. Maybe when I went to pull the trigger, I moved a little up and that threw it off. But at least it was through both lungs and took it down with a single shot. We don't have more of a mess to clean up. Everything looks pretty good there. We'll just sell you for the bit of funds. Now let me work my way back down towards the scaup. Or scaup. Again, I'm still not entirely sure the pronunciation of them. But I think they're still going to be around this area. I'm not going to worry too much about making a lot of noise. Just because I think it might be better to be more upright for trying to get my shots in on them. I also got to remember to give a lot more lead time than I think I have been too. It feels like it takes a while to hone in on what the lead distance you want to provide is, but once you've hit it, you can kind of work more smoothly with it. Maybe I'll just try to do... Yeah, it says they're just right over this hill. Is it H? Yeah, H is for lights. Now, I'm not going to move any closer. Let me just see if I can get a visual. Right over there. Ooh, actually, wow, that's a 3-star. Okay, I don't know if they'll circle back or not, but I kind of would like to try to save the 3 stars one we'll bring back for our lodge. That's just wild ducks there. Trying to hunt these guys at night, though. I was able to get you down because you were right on the ground for us. Oh, are those might be the scaup there. I might have to... Okay, with how dark it's gotten, I don't know if I'll be able to see them flying in. Well, you are just a bird, so it's not too bad if I sell you off. I am kind of surprised I got him from behind from the looks of it. Like, I thought he was on... Oh, actually... This guy's taken 3 different shots. This was the last one on the ground, but yeah, I've gotten a few shots of them while they've been in the air. Okay. You know, I am just going to sell you, get that mission done and good. And just to wrap things up more quickly, let's just fast travel to the cabin. I'll probably switch out... Oh, animals grow 1... I should have read that a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to come back in here. I don't know if... Okay, there is a bed. Is there a safe as well? Okay, doesn't look like it, but that is what we have the vehicle for. I'm just going to probably switch us out for... You know, I'm not going to be able to do any hunting in here, so I shouldn't really worry about what I take with me. But... Yeah, I'm going to just keep my load out here. Let me just go into objectives. Activate that. Yeah, so that's going to take us up into... Actually, close to as far north as you can go in this map. So it looks like... Okay, there is a bridge there, although... Okay, bridge and maybe foot trail. Or it might be easier just follow this up to here. I'll put a marker there. Next episode, we'll embark on trying to get these done. But for now, I think we'll end this episode right here with that little bit done. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of The Way of the Hunter. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.